Hi everyone. We will continue the reduction of quadratic form into canonical form. Now, steps for reducing quadratic form into canonical form. First, convert the quadratic form into matrix A, and A matrix of the quadratic form must be symmetric. Then find the characteristic equation and solve the characteristic equation, get the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Then check that eigenvectors of A are linearly independent and also pairwise orthogonal. Then form normalized model matrix N, capital N, and find the diagonalization the matrix, that is D is equal to N transpose into AN. The last step is we are reducing quadratic form into canonical form. So how to convert the diagonalized matrix into canonical form? Diagonalized matrix means it has only the diagonal elements D1, D2, D3. Well, let us multiply with y1, y2, y3 with y1, y2, y3. So we will get d1 y1 square plus d2 y2 square plus d3 y3 square. The sum of square terms. Diagonals must be multiplied with the sum of y1, y2, y3 squares. That is canonical form. So let us see the problem. Change the quadratic form 8x1 square plus 7x2 square plus 3x3 square minus 12x1 x2 minus 8x2 x3 plus 4 into x3 x1 to the canonical form through an orthogonal transformation and also obtain its nature, rank, index and signature. Now the quadratic form was given. We should convert into matrix. So write down the matrix formula, then write the diagonal values first. The coefficient of x1 square is 8. Then coefficient of x2 square is 7. Coefficient of x3 square is 3. Then this place, this is nothing but half into coefficient of x1 into x2. So x1 into x2 coefficient is minus 12. When you multiply with half, we get minus 6. The same value minus 6. And here half into coefficient of x1 into x3. So x1 into x3 coefficient 4. Half into 4 we get 2. The same value here you get 2. Then here half into coefficient of x2 into x3. So here x2 into x3 coefficient is minus 8. So half into minus 8 we get minus 4. Here also minus 4. Now check this matrix is a symmetric matrix and we can continue our problem. Now the characteristic equation is lambda square minus 18 lambda square plus 45 lambda equal to 0. First of all, we should find out what is D1, D2 and D3. D1 is equal to 18, sum of diagonal elements. D2 is sum of minor elements of diagonal values. D3 is determinant of A, which is 0. Now, we have to solve this characteristic equation to get the eigenvalues. So, let us take this equation. Here, there is no constant term. So, we can take lambda commonly outside. By taking lambda commonly outside, we get lambda into lambda square minus 18 lambda plus 45 equal to 0. This is a product of two equations. So, I can write lambda equal to 0. Next one, lambda square minus 18 lambda plus 45 equal to 0. Now, this quadratic equation can be solved by sum and product method or by using the formula. So the coefficient of lambda square is A, which is 1. Coefficient of lambda is minus 18, which is B. And constant term is, we take it as C. Now the formula is root is equal to minus B plus or minus square root of B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. Substitute A, B, C values and on simplification we get finally 18 plus or minus 12 divided by 2. There are two values existing, plus or minus. So we take plus and 18 plus 12 by 2, 18 minus 12 by 2. So on simplification we get 15 and 3. Now the lambda values are, already we got one lambda equal to 0 as a root, 0 and here 3 and 15. These are eigenvalues. Next thing we want to find out eigenvectors for the given matrix. So let us find A minus lambda into I. A is the given matrix, I is the unit matrix. Multiply with the lambda and subtract it from A into capital X is equal to 0. So A minus lambda I we can write directly. So 8 minus lambda minus 6 2 multiplying with x1, x2, x3 is equal to 0. So the 0 I have written in this way. Now first eigenvalue is put lambda equal to 0 in the given equation. If you put 0, we will get 8 minus 6 2 minus 6 7 and minus 4. Now we want to take two equations for applying cross multiplication method. So first equation and second equation are different. Only different equations we have to take. So I have taken x1. First fix the value. x1 coefficient 8 and minus 6. x2 minus 6 and 7. x3 2 and minus 4. I have taken first equation and second equation. Then again write x1 value which is 8 and minus 6. Then only we are able to apply cross multiplication. Now for x1 we have to consider next two equations x2 and x3. For x2 we have to consider x3 and x1. Then for x3 we have to take x1 and x2. So for x1 write down x1 divided by x2 divided by x3 divided by. For x1 we have to take these two values. Minus 6 into minus 4 we get 24 minus 14. 24 minus 14 we are getting 10. Then for x3, for x2 we have to take these two equations. 2 into minus 6 minus 12 and here plus 32. Minus 12 plus 32 we are getting 20, which is equal to, for x3 we have to take x1 and x2. 8 into 7 56 minus 36 we get 20. So the 10, 20, 30 all three values are divisible by 10. So we get 1, 2 divide by 10 we get 1, 2, 2. So x1 is equal to 1, 2, 2 is the first eigenvector. Then for lambda equal to 3. So in this equation put lambda equal to 3. We will get 5 minus 6 2 minus 6. Here 3 means 4 minus 4. So again the first two equations are different. I can take 1 and 2 for cross multiplication. So I have taken x1 5 minus 6, x2 minus 6 4, x3 2 4. Again write x1 5 and minus 6. Apply the cross multiplication. We are getting x1 divided by 16, x2 divided by 8, x3 divided by minus 16. All three values are divisible by 8. So we get 2, 1 and minus 2. So let us write x2 is equal to 2, 1 minus 2, which is the second eigenvector. For lambda equal to 15. So x1, x2, x3, x1 again. We have taken again first two equations and substitute all the values. Apply the cross multiplication method. We are getting x1 divided by 40, x2 divided by minus 40, x3 divided by 20. Divide by 20 throughout. We get x3 is equal to 2 minus 2, 1, which is the third eigenvector. Since we got all lambda values are different one, 0, 3, 15, we are getting answers directly by taking two different equations and applying cross multiplication method. So after getting all three lambda values, we have to find out, now we have to write the normalized model matrix which is n. Before finding n, we need what is L1, L2, L3. So L1 is nothing but square root of x1 square plus x2 square and x3 square, which I have taken from first eigenvector. That is 1 square, 2 plus 2 square plus 2 square, we are getting finally 3. L2 is from second eigenvector I have taken, I am finding L2. Square root of x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square, we get square root of 2 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 square, we get 3. L3 also we are taking from third eigenvector. We get 3. So after getting L1, L2, L3, we form the normalized model matrix n is equal to 1 divided by L1, 2. 1, 2, 2. This is the first eigenvector. 2, 1 minus 2 is the second eigenvector. 2 minus 2, 1 is third eigenvector. So divide by L1. 1 divided by L1, 3. 2 divided by 3, 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3, 1 divided by 3, minus 2 divided by 3. Again 2 divided by 3, minus 2 divided by 3, 1 divided by 3. So in such a way, we are forming normalized model matrix. Now, so this is the normalized matrix. And before, since the eigenvectors are orthogonal in pairs, we are finding D. D is equal to n transpose an. So here normalized model matrix is this one, 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 2 by 3, n. Now find out n transpose. N transpose converting in a n number of converting rows into columns and columns into rows, and we will get the n transpose. This is A matrix and this is n matrix. One by one. First to find out what is an, then multiply with n transpose. Finally we get the matrix 0, 0, 0. Only the diagonal values we will be getting 0, 3, 15, which are nothing but eigenvalues, which is D. So after getting D, we have to convert into canonical form. So in order to convert into canonical form, we should multiply with y1, y2, y3. So on multiplying, we get 0 into y1 square plus 3 into y2 square plus 15 into y3 square. So this is the, we reduced the quadratic form into canonical form. Now we have to find out what is the nature of the quadratic canonical form. So here the eigenvalues are 0, 3, 15. One term is 0, another two are positive. So we call this one as positive semi-definite. And what is the rank of the matrix? How many values we are getting? 1, 2, 3. The rank is 3. And the index is number of positive values 3 and 15. Two positive values, index is 2. Then signature is the number of the difference between positive terms and negative terms. So we get 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. Here the rank is 2. The rank is one term is 0, so don't include. We are having only two values. The rank is only 2 and the index is also 2. So the signature is 2 into, we can also apply the formula 2 minus 0. Positive terms minus 0, we get 2. Thank you, students.